Yo, welcome back to another episode of Wake Up with Wops. In the last video, I talked about Bitcoin finding support around 112, 110. Well, we broke that and now we're sitting around 109. I think if we keep going down, we retest 107 support. And then if we break that, we have the 200 SMA at 104,000. So if we break down, we're going to have to find support there. If not, it's GG's. But we're still, if we zoom out, we're still in a long-term trend. Bitcoin is still in an uptrend. Look at that, above the 200 SMA, which is our long-term trend. It's just ranging right now. As you can see here, we're at the bottom of the range, which is the best time to buy when Bitcoin is in an uptrend. You can see here, we ranged for months a while ago. This was in 2024. So this was months of range, and then we finally break out. That's basically what's happened here. I'm still bullish. As long as we're above the 200 SMA and we hold that, I think we're looking good. Ethereum, we talked about those two support levels. If it broke 4,000, it was going around here to 3,800, and then now we are bouncing there, which is looking good. We have it drawed. If it keeps breaking, then we're gonna have to look at our weekly and see when our next support is. We have the 20 SMA on the weekly chart at 3,400. So if it's really going to zero, then we're probably going to see 3,400, and then maybe we could bid there. So when Bitcoin started going down, Ethereum started going down, alts started puking, which made me get stopped out of AVAX. As you can see here, it was actually pretty strong when the market was nuking, and then eventually it did its nuke just a couple days later, and then we got stopped out. But now it's holding the 50 SMA, and I also made a tweet on X, go follow me, Wake Up with Wops, that we have the 50 SMA there for nearby support, and also the breakout level, which is gonna be the resistance is gonna turn support. So we have both of those, the 50 SMA and prior resistance acting as support here. So that's very, very bullish. You could probably enter into a spot bag. I actually entered into or bought more AVAX in my long-term portfolio, and I'm gonna hold it, probably sell around 50s or 60s because it broke out of a long-term range, so it should have some room to keep running. And we also got stopped out of hype. It was not doing good. News of Aster came out, started selling off. The market started nuking, tanking. It was not doing well. But today's candle is looking good. We're up 10%. If we continue, if we pass yesterday's candle around, this price is around 45.9, maybe 46 bucks today, it's gonna look very, very bullish, and then I could probably enter into a hype long there. I tried catching the bottom and I kept getting stopped out, which is not good. I was basically gambling, not really trading, not listening to my own advice. I did enter into Mantle. As you can see, it's showing, it didn't nuke as the other coins. It's showing pretty relative strength, and it's kind of flagging on the daily, as you can see here. So I'm hoping it breaks out, and then we have room to run, as there is, I believe it is at all-time highs. Yes, so we have room to run with Mantle. We're still in our near. It did tank, and we almost did get stopped out, but we held the 50 SMA, and we're looking good. Hopefully, I'm going to continue holding, and then we break this, and then we have a nice run for near. Solana's on watch. It's not looking too good at the moment. Once Solana looks better, I'm going to look at Pump, because I believe Pump is just going to follow Solana. If Solana starts ripping, then I believe I'm going to enter into Pump, as it's going to be a better risk to reward trade. And lastly, Aster. I entered into the trade. If you look at the 1 hour chart, we started rounding about. So I have a pretty loose stop, but I entered early, so I have the stop up in the bottom of this range. And then I'm targeting the old top right here. So I'm holding this a little swing for Aster. I'm hoping Aster does well. On the 4 hour chart, you can see here, remounted the 9 EMA and the 20 SMA. So it's looking good. I'm hoping we get to prior range. And if we get there, we can possibly break out, or we're going to consolidate under that level and then break out for Aster. It's looking good. Airdrops October 5th, so there's still a couple of days before that. So I think people are going to be farming airdrop points, trading, using leverage, buying Aster. So I believe it's going to run, and then maybe we could sell before airdrop. That's pretty much it. That's a update on the crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum. My next video is going to be on the stock side, so be ready. Put them alerts on, subscribe. Peace.